What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Mag. So it's ended at St James's Park, and I've got to say, what a game. Made a little harder than it should have been, to be honest. Looking at some of the chances that we had in the game, we probably could have made this game a lot easier than what it turned out to be. But we win 2-1 against Brentford tonight at St James's Park. Goals coming from Alexander Isak on the 45th plus 2 minutes, just before half time, of course, and an assist by Jacob Murphy on that goal. And then 74th minute of the game, after a 66th minute equalising penalty by Brian Mbeumo for Brentford, we see Sandro Tonali strike probably one of, if not the best goal this season in the Premier League. Such a very, very tight angle. Watch it back on Match of the Day if you didn't see it live. But such a tight angle. He gets it in absolutely perfectly, past Flecken, into the goal, just pure power into the back of the net. And the commentator on the stream that I was watching it on, of course, said, you know, did he really mean it? Well, when you look at it on the replay, it's quite obvious he meant it. There was no deflection off of the Brentford player, and you could clearly see that it was not a cross. It was driven towards goal. He meant that, and he got that goal. And what a fantastic goal to take Newcastle back in front and back into the lead. And then, of course, being the last goal of the game to see Newcastle win this game 2-1 and continue this absolutely amazing feeling in the northeast in Don Tyneside. And now, thanks to that, we are fifth in the league, 50 points with 29 games played, so we still have a game in hand over the teams above we, which is Man City, Forest, Arsenal and Liverpool. So there's every chance, of course, of getting ourselves into a Champions League spot. At the moment, as it stands, it is being said that the fifth spot will be a Champions League spot. So as it stands at the moment, we are actually in a Champions League spot. At the moment as well, we're already in Europe anyway, be it through UEFA Conference League because of winning the Carabao Cup, but we can upgrade that to a Europa League spot or Champions League spot. Champions League spot would be the preferable one. And at the moment, right now, if that fifth spot does turn into a Champions League spot, which it is being said it will be, then we are going to be playing Champions League football if we can keep up the performances that we've been doing, showing that same mentality. But tonight, I thought we did make that game a little harder than we needed to. There was a couple of moments in the game we've seen where Isak was, in a one-on-one situation. He did all the hard work after getting the ball passed to him. He had an option to pass it off to Bucky, and he didn't, and he took it back into a dangerous situation, then tried to go for it, and thankfully he then ended up scoring not long after that with that assist from Murphy. But he just needed to either rifle in at the back of the net in that situation or pass it off to Barnes. I mean, Barnes was very, very angry. You could see, why as well, because it was just an open chance for Barnes to put it into the back of the net. It was an open chance for Isak to put it into the back of the net, and he just didn't do it for some reason. And then we're seeing a similar situation a little bit further into the match when, Murphy had the same sort of chance where he could have just tapped it at Isak. Isak would have had an open goal, and Murphy tried to do a sort of similar thing as well. So maybe it could be just, the fact that the players are trying to get themselves back going again after what's been literally about 3 weeks without any Premier League football. So at the end of the day, it could just be down to that. But at least we still got the result. At least we're still, are winning the game. But these are things that I'm sure Eddie will talk with the players about, but I don't want to put a negative spin on it at the end of the day. I don't want to make more out of it than what it was, to be honest, because we've still got the result. We're in 5th place, and now we've got to push on for the rest of the games, what we've got left of this season, which is about like 9 games left to go in this season. And hopefully we can get at Champions League football for next season. Okay, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Till next time, remember, hit like, share, subscribe to the channel. Massive thank you as well to everybody that's been showing support of the channel recently. We're doing really well on the subscribers. Just keep them coming. They're not taken for granted, and there will be a massive update on the channel as well on something that will be coming to the channel in the next videos going forward. But I'll see you all in the next one. However, lads.